Back to it with an NC State game, 3-0 in the ACC. We are cruising. Alright, this looks good. Should be wrapped up next week. This one, is week 8. So, we got some visitors. Could make the game tougher. They didn't get much from week 7, so decent visit here. We should wrap that one up. They took the lead on us, but with a big visit here, we could get that one. Visit should wrap this one up. Visit should wrap that one up. I'm going to take off the media for now. Looks like we got that one. This one is schedule. It's 40 hours. Yeah, we can. Let's do it. And hopefully we can snag that one. And we got a couple of 3-stars. That's all we have so far, I think. Alright, Miami's being fast here. We need to schedule week 9 here. Looking good there. This one's still on hard sell. Yeah. No, we're good. We dropped down a second here. Miami's coming in. Don't think we got that. There's another on a few here. Why did I offer this guy? Just for fun? Funsies? How about this guy? Cal's going after him. Feel confident in this battle, so I'm just going to leave them. I don't think we're getting that guy. I don't think we're getting him. Don't think we're getting him. No, it's alright. Let's go after this guy, but interest here. Look at this. See what happens. Moving on. Alright, big game. Ratings are pretty even.
Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Panthers offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Takes a hit as he
and it went over the middle.
ready for the throw, incomplete.
Something would have been
All
tied.
right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Finds a little space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Hart.
Oh.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll put it down the run. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory.
That's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to roll that player in the right front. Nice job.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Rushes on him. Keeps it going. A little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence.
Oh, he's got it in space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. NC State going up-tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Back with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Fires left. That's reeled in, it's Jackson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh, he had him right
got
down
there
the
earlier.
middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he got loose. And he bounces in for the score.
I missed the tackle.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. An 84-yard
When a
drive
big
there.
you can't
And he finished
play
things
it
off
up.
with a 32-yard run to the house. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Brings into the open. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Block on the
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with
lucky
this one.
one.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
That is way. That's
After
nice.
picking up 10.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Grab behind the line. It's Perry. There we go. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Witherspoon. There, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just
right to him. Oh, makes a play. Every baby. Thought that game was dropping.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's a hit. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Right, the base.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Lasso! Lasso! On to attempt the try.
Play guys.
Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. Spins away from the defense. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down.
Let's go!
Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run.
We got toasted, but we got
They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
Ready up!
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score with hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 3rd. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Ready? North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down.
Jackrabbit.
Wants to throw again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity.
About that, but
Was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The kick is on its way. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Spider.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
they don't go to the
With the
bench
first
this year.
down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Stuff
Might as well run it until they stop it. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Looking for a man. It's Hart. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the marker. It's Perry. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Ready up.
FIU set up with another 1st down.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
On the ready.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Easy.
They send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Ready.
Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20.
Cobra. Arrow.
Back to pass. It's Hart. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Okay, ready.
And now on second down for this offense.
Cricket. Go.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the right.
Radius
Just
from
a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore
at their
quarterback.
corner.
Man
Yes.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to throw it downfield. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Ready.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in.
42 Spider.
On the ground. Headed to the end zone.
Give him a lot of time.
That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Got it.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
On the double.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Down 55 weak.
Wants to go on top. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Maybe 30.
So the penalty will not be enforced for defensive fines. It stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Igloo!
To the air. It's Hart. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. FIU pushing tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Witherspoon.
Nice throw.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the ground with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime.
Good times.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
That's
And
going to
trying to
be
put
the
points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Keeps it on the bootleg. On the move to his left. Finds his man. It's Perry. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's
Come on, Brady. Lead him.
He's brought down after a nice game. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Gun. The quarterback has it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready up.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Slab.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to... Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The Wolfpack will get the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Bryant. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Get set. Get set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. You got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Preston got that.
Deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Just ran him over. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Got it. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, just trying to take what the defense is giving them, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. They'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Igloo. It's
Handoff to the single running back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
I don't feel like picking him. It's got me touches for really fast.
Okay, ready?
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
To throw, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Ready, they already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air on 1st down. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Got it.
1st down here for the offense.
Spider.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ready, ready.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Slab.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The throw with the catch. It's Perry. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Ready up.
FIU set up with another 1st down.
Green 25.
Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On the ready.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Let's go.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Bryant is behind end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to?
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign.
Clear. Clear.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Ready.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Give him 6. Touchdown, Panthers. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Got it.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Gibson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big deal.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Fires one high and deep.
Oh, did that for you.
Inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Ready.
The Wolfpack line up, facing 3rd and approximately half a mile.
Fire.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at.
Ready.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last.
Oh, he's got some swing. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers,
Okay, ready?
well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Moved and put on the ground. And there was nowhere to just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
325.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get the ball.
You would say the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Yeah, good win.
With the win today,
Awesome
they're
for
now
the
on
Aces.
board. That was one that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Check out next game.